Pisces, this is Mary Shi, my channel Shaloka. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through for this week. You get Hermit as your first card, Wheel card, center of the reading is a Sun. You got a 4 of Swords and the last card is an Empress. Very nice cards. Behind the deck is a 10 of Pentacles. Again. 4 of Cups in reverse. There's nothing negative in your reading as of now. Some of you Pisces out there might have been seeking for answers. You might have been waiting on it. Waiting for things to come to light. And it did. Okay? You're getting clarity about a situation. Okay? About things which was hidden from you, which was going on behind your back, it is coming to light. It's almost like you have done your homework. You might have been the one who was seeking for the answers. You might have been the one who was digging around. Now you pretty much know how things are. You're pretty glad. You're pretty happy about this. You're sitting pretty, okay, with the Empress, yeah? With whatever you have found out, you're feeling good about this. And I'm feeling good about this for you, okay? This has something to do about your stability, your future, your security. It could be a business situation, it could be your family situation. But it's for the long term. This is going to have an impact on your long term. Somebody is finding out something. Some of you might be dealing with an earth sign person. Okay? Or a Leo, or a Virgo. Yeah. It's almost like a verdict has been made. With whatever clarity has come through, it has, you have got you've got the power to put out a verdict. It's almost like the ball is in your court. It's up to you how you deal with things. Okay? After what has come to light. I also want to say, okay, now, whatever you have found out, it could have hurt you as well. But for some reason, the way you are projecting yourself it's good. I learnt about this. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because, okay, this is weird, okay? And you might be thinking, how would you able to just, say something like that when it's not there in the cards? But believe me, I don't go with the cards mostly. Whatever this Sun card is about, okay, it's almost like you were in this situation, like you were pushed to actually dig it out, dig your answers, dig the skeletons in the closet. You're glad what you have found out. It has literally helped you. It has literally helped you make a verdict regards to this situation. Something is coming to an end. That could be the verdict you're passing. And you're okay with it. You're just okay with it. Because whatever has come to light, it might be the reason why you're closing something. You're just done with something. You're closing a chapter. Like this has helped you to literally move on. The wheel to turn. It's almost like you were praying for things to come to light. So it is easier for you to make a decision. Does that make sense? You're sitting pretty. It does nothing, the blame is not on you. When I said that you have the upper hand after learning the facts, after things coming into light, you really have that power to decide for yourself what and how it's going to be from here on. You're making that decision and you're okay, completely okay with that. Yeah. You might have waited all along to come to that verdict. Okay? Now after the clarity, shines brightly in your face, it's getting easier for you to make that decision regards to your future. It's almost like a renewal is coming through. Yeah. Regards to how things were, how you will move forward with this Ace of Cups. Okay? Does it still have that potential? Because it seems like for a very long time, you were put out in the cold. You were a little lost in regards to how, what you had. Was that Ace of Cups really there? Did it really have that potential? Should I keep working on it? Will it last? But with that Five of Pentacles and the Temperance in reverse, I see you pretty lost. Now somebody is making the decision to break the chains. Okay? Some of you might have been dealing with a player energy. With the Gemini in reverse. Somebody very manipulative, somebody who gets their way. Somebody who was very tricky with the way they dealt with you. Somebody who really played you. Now you are able to make that decision very fairly about them, about your future. Now you're not going to think with your heart anymore. I did mention you are hurt with what you found out, but it's alright. With that Empress there, you're okay with it. Like, I'm glad, I am thankful that I knew about this. I came to know about this. Does that make sense? With that Empress and the Four of Swords. You're grateful you knew about whatever you learned with the same card. About whatever you found out. Now, you can turn the wheel again. You don't want to be hung up in your life anymore with this Hangman energy. Regards to thinking, whatever I'm living with or with a person, is it for real? Is it for the long term? You have come to that conclusion. I really thought it was a good reading. But it feels good as well. Feels good because you're feeling good about it. Like finally, you realize what needs to be done. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Cups. For you, it is not working out. There will be multiple people who's involved. Okay? You might have been betrayed number of times. And you want to move on from there. Okay? There is this multiple people, third party energy which is creeping through your reading. And people doing things behind your back. It doesn't have to be a love reading itself. No. There might have been people who was cheating you. Who was doing things behind your back without your knowledge. And now you're being aware of it. Okay, with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like destined for you to know this reality. So you can make a decision. Okay? And you're going to be very strong-willed about it. You're going to stick to your gut. You know? You're not going to be flexible about it. Very strong will, very determined energy. You will go to any extent to expose them, maybe. Yeah. Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be by yourself. There is going to be an imbalance in the way you approach these people. Yeah. It's almost like you're paying off people to be done. Okay? This is your share. Masalama. I'm done with you. Okay? You're just done with them. You're literally deciding to be by yourself. Because the people around you was no good. Just looking back into the cards. Didn't we see a Nine of Pentacles? Can't spot it now. Yes, Nine of Pentacles was the last card. Yes. Going to be by yourself. It is overwhelming for you, but then you decide this is how it's going to work from now on. It's very overwhelming. You're deciding to be done with something which doesn't have the potential. Okay, with that Princess of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, you don't see that stability in there anymore. You don't see, it's like the four stands to the stable. Four legs to the stable. If one is broken, it's not going to stand, stable anymore. That is a stability which is lacking here. It could be a marriage situation, it could be a business situation, it could be a work situation, anything, any kind of a project. You don't see that potential there anymore. Because things have come to light with this Moon card in reverse. And you don't see any potential. You're not illusional anymore. Same energy with the Moon card in reverse and the Seven of you're not being optimistic or illusional about this whole situation anymore. You're not being hopeful. No. Yeah? You're standing up for yourself. Coming through as a very fierce person who's going to do everything in their power to cut people off who's not on the same page as you, who's not having your best interest in their mind. Yeah? Even though you're coming through as a person who's a very much, compassionate person, who's very giving, who has loads to give, but yet you have to come through as, in this bitch mode, because it's needed right now. Otherwise, people are going to keep taking advantage of you. They're going to, dance on your head when they get a chance. They're going to repeat it if you let them. So you're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to fight them. Princess of Cups, because now you don't feel you have anything to give them anymore. I spoke about you being a very compassionate person who is the giver, all that, but your energy is coming through as a Princess of Swords who's going to, be fierce, because with the Princess of Cups in reverse, you understand it's not even worth giving them anymore. Pointless giving them anymore. They don't understand the value of what you're giving them. Because all what they can do is take from you, and that's it. No gratitude, nothing. They're cheating behind you, all that. You understand it's a dead end, dead situation. Nothing is going to come out of it. That's why you don't want to invest in this anymore. That's why your energy is coming through as an Empress. That's why I felt the reading is good. You know your element, you are in your power. You're sitting pretty, like the Empress. You're abundant by yourself. You don't want the support of anybody around you. I showed you the Nine of Pentacles. You're just, giving out what people deserve, and that's it. You're cutting bonds with people. You're cutting bonds with these negativity. You don't want them anymore in your life. Because you know that's the right thing to do with a High Priestess. You're intuitively guided to do this because you know it's a completely dead end with the Death card in reverse. It's decomposed, it's decaying. It will stink if you keep these people around you. It's going to stink your life. And you don't want that. You're going to fail if you keep having these people around you. Yes, Prince of Cups in reverse. The people whom you're dealing with has nothing to offer you. Kind of selfish people. Very selfish people who doesn't have much to offer. That's why I kept saying they have so much to take from you, but nothing to return back. Nothing. Just, mooching out of you. That kind of energy. Just disgusting. Doesn't have to be a partner in life. It could be any situation. If this story relates to you, you would know exactly what I'm speaking about. Very immature people. It's kind of very greedy, very selfish. Who keeps taking, never giving anything out. You're done with them with the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're completely done with them. You've got nothing to do with them. That Chariot has come to a complete halt. You don't want them to be in the same circle anymore. You don't want to be on the same track as them. You're letting go of all them. You're shooing them away. You're just done with these people. It is frustrating. It is depressing. It is, literally stressing you out. But you are coming to that decision. You're coming to that decision when you realized what was going on, when you became aware of what was going on behind your back. You're like, this is what I got to do with this Two of Swords. Okay? It stresses you out to do this, but you really know you got to do this. And you're doing it. You thought about it for some time. It's not going to be easy for you, but then like the Queen of Swords, you really got to do this anyhow. Yeah. It hurts you. It hurts you. You're building up the courage to do this. Yeah. These people who has done this to you was very close to you. You had a contract with these people. You had a commitment with these people. You were trying to balance them, but now that time has passed. It has slipped out of your hand. Okay? That commitment, whatever you had, that's not there anymore after the Tower happened, after the Sun card appeared. Yeah? After things came to light. It just blew apart. Shit hit the fan. That kind of a situation. It's never going to go back to this. Never can. Because it has a huge impact. It really has a huge impact. The impact has literally, brought everything down. Brought down your happiness. With the Ten of Cups in reverse. There is no happiness, there is no joy anymore after that tower moment happened. It's unfortunate. Yes. Somebody literally didn't think twice before screwing it up. Okay, with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. They literally didn't know the boundaries they were crossing. They didn't think twice what they were up to, how it will affect how it will affect everything with this Ten of Cups. They literally didn't realize things are going to go down. Hmm? It's almost like you were trapped for some time. That is why somebody really had the need to go dig up, like I said, the skeletons in the closet. You had to investigate. Is it for real? Is it really? Okay, that is how you learned. You had to seek the answers. Until then, you were stuck, not knowing what was going on. When you realized what was going on, you made this calculated approach, okay, regards to what needs to be done. Confronting the people, confronting them very calculatively, not being impulsive. You took the time to assess it, assess the whole thing. You needed the facts in front of you before you confronted them. Does that make sense? That is when you realize it is not worth nurturing anymore. There are so many people involved in your story. You realize it's not worth, worth your time or effort. You cannot nurture this anymore. You're letting go of it with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I gotta stop. Three of Pentacles in reverse. That has to do with, maybe there was a third party involvement, or it's not working out for you anymore. You don't want to invest the time. It's never going to work out. Never going to, really work out for you. Because you think it's not worth it. Yeah. Once upon a time, this was really something, which was your dream, which was what you hoped for. But you never thought things are going to end up this way. But whatsoever, you're not going to carry this burden anymore. You're not going to, carry the cross. It's going to weigh you down every step you take, because you're never going to forget what has happened. That is why you're making that decision about these people. And you're okay with it. You're completely okay with how you're going to deal with with these people, because it's got to be done. You don't have that choice. Yes, because you understand whatever you had with these people has come to a complete full stop with the Six of Swords as well as the Six of Cups. You might have had something beautiful with them once upon a time, but it is frozen in time. After that Tower moment happened, things have come to a complete full stop, and you cannot really take this forward. You cannot even try to take this forward, because it's going to sink you as well as the other people. That's how bad it is. Yeah. People have hurt you. I'm going to stop here. People have hurt you so badly, but you're going to be like the Queen of Wands in reverse, who is very determined, who's very capable of achieving what they want. Once they've decided something, they will go to any extent to make that happen. That's how you're coming through. You're going to stand by yourself. You're going to put up your fight, okay, with the Five Swords, even though you feel like it's not even worth it. It's not even worth your time, because it's hurting you. Even if you are trying to put up a fight, it's still hurting you. It's not a win-win situation or anything. No. You're also bleeding out. You're also hurting yourself and you're hurting them. But yet, you got to do this. You're determined to do this. It's almost like you're determined to give them a piece of your mind, their own medicine. Otherwise, you would never be able to, get out of the situation until and unless you confront them. It's not worth it, but it has to be done. Okay? You're making that choice. You're making that choice how to move forward. It's beautiful energy with the way you are dealing with things. You have the upper hand. You really have the upper hand over the situation. How much ever it's hurting you, you know exactly what needs to be done. Story is blah, but I like your energy. Remember, this could be, this could not be, this is not for the Pisces, and this story is directed at the cross-watcher. You know how it works by now. So yeah, as long as the story resonates, that's all I care about. And doesn't mean that every story has to be yours. If it is not yours, just let it go. Somebody else might be listening and getting the insights. Okay? It's just a general reading. So that's it for now. This is Marishi, you're my channel to look at. Until next week. Bye-bye.